is SeaLegJourneys.
It's time to rise and shine.
So we want to say good morning to everyone that's listening and driving. We're so glad you're here.
Yes, we are. So if you're driving, we're going to keep you awake and get you to work or the yard sale or wherever it is you're going this morning.
Well, let's get that jingle. You ready?
I'm ready.
Rise and shine. Join us for a lap this morning, SeaLegJourney crew. Now, on with the show. And that's our cue to hit the button and let's go.
It's the Batman here this morning. It's the Batman here with Robin. But Chet had to leave. He had stuff to do. He had to go check on his leg baby with Eddie Lugo.
So everybody that's listening and driving, I guess it's the Robin and Batman show today.
Woo! I had you fooled, didn't I? You really thought I was Batman, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I did not think. Just because you're wearing a Batman shirt today and my name is Robin doesn't mean that this became the Batman and Robin show.
It sure felt like Batman and Robin there for a minute.
There may be copyright infringements on that.
I doubt it. It's a comic book, for crying out loud.
There can still be copyright. Actually, there's major copyright infringements on
Well,
comic books.
we're not doing a comic book. I'm the real Batman. I just didn't want to tell them that. So I had to pretend to be Batman and to pretend like I was faking to pretend to be Batman. But really, I am the Batman.
So we want to say once again to whoever subscriber number 761 is, would you please quit subscribing and unsubscribing?
Man, we've gone from 759 to 763, back to 759, 762, 761, 760 since Monday. And this morning we're at 760 again. Can you believe that?
But the biggest bounce we do is 761, 760, 761, 760. And we also want to add to that the Z Show, he only needs 4 more subscribers to hit 100. And I'm going to tell you why it's important that he hits 100. Because YouTube is fixing to make a change. And if you have 100 subscribers, you're going to be able to keep the name of your show. And if you don't have 100 subscribers, you're liable to lose the name of your show. And he may have to make up a whole new name for his show.
So let's help the Z-Man keep his title of his show with just a few more subscribers. And we've got to get Z-Man so he can keep his name. Otherwise, we may not know who he is.
Right.
He may not know who he is.
He may become someone else.
He may be the Batman. I don't know. Let's help the Z-Man out today.
So we want to say good morning to everyone that's listening and driving.
Good morning.
Listening and doing other things. And I'm going to tell y'all something that was funny about our camera.
Oh, you're going to tell them that, really?
Yeah, I am. So we've had this camera, we've had it for quite some time because I had to use it back when I was doing college classes and you had to do live.
Yeah, we're talking a few years now. We've had this camera.
Yeah, you had to do live chats and things. And so y'all know that Chet touches the mouse and becomes blurry and all this, right? And the other day I said, you have to kind of push on the lens, evidently. Well, we discovered today, y'all ready for this? It still had the little plastic cover over the lens. So it had all of Chet's thumbprints on it.
A little plastic cover still over the lens after like 4 years.
So
oh my God.
Every time we've tried to touch that lens to make it, it's just made the plastic more and more smudgy and dirty. So.
But hey, we got it fixed. Look how clear we are today. Just in time for you to see Batman.
So we want to say good morning to everybody that's in the chat this morning. The chat was hopping. I told Chet
goodness.
It was like 7:15. I told him, I said, boy, you better get in here because this chat is off the chain.
Yeah, you missed the real show. That was from 7 to 7:30 in the chat. What a great conversations we had.
So those of you that are new to our show, our chat does open up at 7:30. And if you would like to chat with everybody before the show gets started, they have a blast. They talk about everything.
Yeah, just don't say it's chit-chat with chat or chit-chat with chat.
It's chit-chatting. I can't even say it now. It's chit.
Chit-chat with chat.
Say it. Yeah, whatever it is. So in the chat this morning, we had Mark the Shark. Good morning, Mark the Shark.
Mark the Shark. Good morning.
And we also have Law Jones is in the chat with us this morning.
Good morning, Law Jones.
And the glorious Gaylords is with us.
Thank God you guys are back this morning, all of y'all.
And Eddie Lugo is in the house. Good morning, Eddie.
That's my baby daddy right there.
And Leonard Family Fun is here. She's driving while listening, so she's not going to be moderating for us this morning, but we're so glad she's here with us.
And she did fill us in on the national days of the days, and we'll get back to that in a moment.
Yes, and of course, the Z-Man is in the house. Good morning, Z-Man.
Z-Man, we're going to find a way to get you to 100, okay?
And the Fearless Rambler is with us this morning.
George, the Fearless Rambler.
And Scott Smith was with us.
Yes, one of my great commenters. Thank you, Scott. We appreciate you, buddy.
Now, while I scroll through the chat, while I
Through the
scroll through the chat and see who else is here, Chet is going to tell you about Eddie Lugo may have a boy or a girl, and Mark the Shark is going to the doctor, and we're all going to figure this out. So you go ahead and tell him, Chet.
Yes, let's all remember Mark the Shark. If you're a praying person, he's off to the doctor this morning, and hopefully he's going to get some good news. And Eddie, he's been getting his hip fixed and everything. Well, he's decided he's got to go get an ultrasound on his leg November the 4th. And so Law Jones pipes up and says, yeah, well, let us know if it's a boy or a girl. And I'm like, well, I don't care what it is. Can I adopt it? I could use a leg over here. So Eddie Lugo is going to ultrasound and find out what kind of baby leg he's going to have, and I'm going to adopt it. And Law Jones is going to write up the papers and make it all legal. So
if you wonder what's going on in the chat before the show starts, there you have it.
Yeah, if that sounds pretty fun to you, then you want to come join our chat at 7:30 in the morning, because that's the kind of hijinks that's going on behind the scenes.
That's the kind of important chatting that's going on.
Yes, we have all the great intellects of the East Coast over here.
So we're going to say good morning to the other people that have joined us in the chat. Good morning, Travel or Bust, my sister from another mister.
Travel or Bust, baby.
And Ocean to Ocean. I love that name. We're going from the ocean to the ocean. Don't you wish you could just cruise from one ocean to another ocean?
I want to do a Panama Canal cruise now.
Right?
Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. We
morning.
appreciate all of y'all.
Let's see. We have the Moonlight Adventures are in the house.
Good morning, Moonlight
Adventures. And we have Ashley Ratliff is in the house.
Hey, Ashley.
Good morning, Ashley. Ashley, I got your email. I'm trying to set up the whole email meet and greets that we're going to, not email meet and greets. We're going to be doing some meet and greets with those of you. If you're interested in that, I'll tell you a little bit later how we're going to go about doing that. But good morning, Ashley. Let's see. Oh, my mouse is going crazy.
Mouse is going crazy over here this morning.
Right?
I think it's had caffeine.
And J&S Adventures is in the house. Good morning, J&S
Good morning,
Adventures.
Jeremy and Cheryl. Yes.
And Law Jones says, Batman Robin.
Batman and Robin. Holy oleo, Batman.
And cruising is fun anytime he's in the house. Good morning, Cheryl. So Cheryl has started some new vlogging, which I am so excited about. I'm not sure which days it is, but we were encouraging her to do some lives. And I told her, I said, you can do a 3-minute live, girl. You can hang in there for 3 minutes. I was so impressed because her 3-minute live was 41 minutes long. I knew she could do it. I knew she had it in her. And Sherry's Awesome Sunsets. Good morning. So glad to have you with us today.
Good morning, Sherry. Welcome to the sunrise. That's right.
And
John and Jody Travels.
So John and Jody Travels, we've not met you before. Good morning, John and Jody. We are Robin and Chet of SeaLegJourneys, and we are so glad to have you as number 761. My gosh, please let 761 stick.
You get a squeaky and a special hello from Batman and Robin.
So thank you so much for joining us. Let me see.
Yay! Let's see if that's 761.
We're going to say this about Z-Man again. Tell everybody once again.
The Z-Man is trying to get to 100 subscribers, and it's important because YouTube's going to set up, we're going to have these new handles, they call it, and you got to have 100 subscribers to be able to pick your handle. And I'm sure Z-Man wants to keep the Z Show Cruise Fun title, and in order for him to keep that, he got to have 100 subscribers. So he only needs a couple more, 2, 3, 4 more, something like that.
So in a nutshell, your handle is like your channel name.
Yes.
So we want him to be able to keep the Z Show Cruise Fun.
That's right.
And if he doesn't get 100 subscribers, he may be in jeopardy of having to rename his channel.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We don't want that. And good morning, Kathy Mills.
Kathy Mills. Girlfriend. Happy Friday to you.
And Elaine Hager, she's also new to our channel.
Good morning, Elaine.
Good morning. So glad to have you with us. She's been in our chat a couple of times.
Yes, she has. Yep.
but she's still new to us, and we're still getting to know each other. We have a brand new person here.
Regina Smith.
Regina C. Smith. Hello from Regina, a new subscriber.
Hi, Regina.
Well, thank you, Regina, and welcome to SeaLegJourneys. I am Robin and Chet.
And I'm Batman.
And we have, we're kind of a little strange, a little bizarre, but we hope that you enjoy all of our things. We'll go through here in a few minutes about everything that we got going on.
We got
And
some
we're
stuff
going
going
to
on.
answer about the Raid Parade, Law Jones, here in just a moment. And, of course, Party of Two Cruising is with
Party
us
of
again
Two.
this morning. Good morning, Party of Two. I love the Party of Two.
Yeah, we met them over at Port Canaveral, and they were having a party.
They were. So let's see. Oh, Eddie has something to say here.
Eddie, the YouTube have new things. You no longer need 100 subs to keep your URL.
Well,
but to get the handle, you do,
To get
Eddie.
the handle, you do, Eddie.
It's a new thing coming out. In fact, we may talk about that Monday, about the handle. In fact, we may put up a short even this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to do some shorts this weekend about the new
So it's
YouTube
about the handle.
Yes. And what the handle is, it's like that little, when y'all are in the chat, you want to talk to each other, you put that little @ sign,
Yes.
and it kind of fills in the rest of the name for you. That's what this handle is going to do. And that is also going to connect you to your other platforms. Hopefully it's going to do like they say, it's going to connect also to your Facebook platform, to your Instagram platform, whatever other platforms that you're also
It's supposed
on.
to connect everything together, and no matter how anybody looks for you, they just use that one handle, and it'll take you to all your other stuff that's connected to you.
Yes.
And,
And Party of Two Cruising says the entire cruise we had a party.
You know we
We
did.
did.
Oh, yeah, that was a good cruise. Woo!
So Law
Yes.
Joan, he brings us our so sorry. So the Gaylord, so
We're going to get a handle on the situation.
there you go. There you go, Gaylords. And so Law Jones, he kind of does our positive affirmation for the day. And this is his positive statement for the day for us. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You must take care of yourself first.
That's awesome. You can't pour from an empty cup, can you?
You can't. You can't pour from an empty cup. So, and you do need to take care of yourself first. So I'm going to add to that. SeaLegJourneys, we wish all of you, whether you're in the chat, whether you're listening and driving, whether you're coming in later, we wish that your cup would overflow.
Yes.
For surely goodness and mercy will follow.
There you go.
So if your cup is overflowing, you can pour into other people's cups.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about your cup being empty.
We don't want no empty cups. If you got an empty cup, let us overflow and help fill your cup up, and you overflow and fill somebody else's cup up. Let's
There
be
you
some
go.
cups that are overflowing and filling up other people's
There you
lives.
go. We don't
Woo!
care what size cup it is.
Bring a big
it can
cup.
be any kind of
Bring
cup.
your extra large cup. Bring your big gulp. Bring
There
it
you go.
Bring it all up in here. We're going to fill it up.
And although Tanisha's not in the chat with us this morning, the national days that she brought to us are,
Yeah,
you ready for
Tanisha's
this?
driving, so be careful driving, Tanisha.
Be bold and be bold and be free.
Be bold and be free.
And dessert day.
Dessert day.
So I'm just going to add this, that cruising is fun anytime. Girlfriend, you have embraced be bold and be free. And I love that. And that's about your new vlogs. Embrace that be bold and be free and have that cup overflowing.
Woo, let's do it.
That's to everybody, but that's just my little special thing for cruising is fun anytime.
So thanks
today.
to Law Jones for his words, and thanks to Tanisha for bringing from Leonard Family Fun for bringing us the national days. And old Gaylord say, is a cup ever truly empty or just full of something else?
Well, we don't want anybody's cup to be empty. We want it to be full of something.
We're going to be full of something good.
So I'm going to talk about the links that are in the description of this video today.
Okay.
There's a couple of links I put in the description of this video. One of them is Paul S. Vine's YouTube page, where you can see what shows are happening today. He does a great job about that. If you are a cruise channel and you're not listed on his, send him a message through Facebook and he'd be more than glad to add you to that list.
And for $9.95, he will send to you absolutely free. No, it's free. I'm just messing with you. Thanks, Paul S. Vines. Thanks, Paul, for doing that every day.
Paul Jones says he thought it was bald and be free.
Be bald
Is
and
it
be
bald
free.
and be free? Well, I made it bald. Okay.
It was
so
be bald.
I may have wrote it
Be
down.
bald. Be bold. Be bald. Be
Okay.
bald.
I guess I switched it. Okay. So that's what I get for reading through the chat too
I'm
fast,
going to be
right?
Batman and be free today.
Okay. And then the other links that I put in the description of the video is our SeaLegJourneys Facebook page and our SeaLegJourneys crew private group.
Mhm.
That I know a lot of people are friending us on our personal pages, but if y'all would go over there, that would be great. We kind of
join us on the Sea Leg Journey page.
We're very compartmentalized people. We like to keep things in the compartments that they belong in. And then the other thing that's in the link, the other link that's in our description is for the raid parade. So if you've not been part of if you've not participated in the raid parade is a parade that's literally taking you from one new video to the next. And
so it's all different YouTube channels. They're not all cruising. They're all kinds of different things. So you'll get kind of a whole gamut of different things to look at for a whole hour. How about that?
Yes. And we are the third.
Yes, we're number 3 in the lineup of the parade. We're
number 3 in the lineup. So the very first link in the parade is kind of like the pre-party. They do like a little chit chat. It's kind of like Chet does the chatting before the our live show actually starts. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. It's kind of like a pre-party. And then you hit the first video and you pop, video. And then the last one in the link is kind of like the after party.
And George says, thank you for these links. Yes, Fearless Rambler.
So who is first today? I will, when Chet will go on with his useless fact, and I will tell you.
I don't even have a useless fact. I was going to go first on our. I'll just run right into this right here.
Oh, okay, just run away.
Yeah, because we got.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Leonard Family Fun has something. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. What's Tanisha got here? Made it to my destination. Thanks everyone for joining in this morning at SeaLegJourneys. Appreciate you sharing your morning.
Sorry.
Sharing your morning with us. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Thank you for that, Tanisha.
And Eddie Lugo is reminding everyone to hit that thumbs up. Thank you guys for reminding us so much. All right, Chet, you're on.
Okay. Hey, we're talking about, you saw our thumbnail. It's the first time cruising. And basically what we're doing is we're looking at 10 things that we remember the first time we got on a cruise that we was like, whoa. And we want to compare that to what's going on today. So let's start off with the first one. How about that? I did not realize, me and her on our first cruise in 2004, when we got on there on that ship, we did not realize that they were going to take so many photographs.
Oh my gosh, no. Well, I had no idea that they were going to take that many photographs. Every time we turned around, it was another place to take a photograph. It was like, this is really cool.
It's the dog. Keep going.
And another thing that was really surprising was our first cruise was on the Sensation.
Yes,
and
it was.
That's a small ship now, but when we pulled up to the port, she was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, she was absolutely gorgeous.
Well, we're just talking about the photographs.
I know, but I had to go.
I know you don't want to talk about the ship. That's one of my points. You said Birdie. But yeah, so the photographs, we noticed they took our picture before we even got on the ship. We didn't know what to do. We walked up, they go, hey, stand over here, we'll take your picture. Okay, click. We walked across the gangplank. Hey, stand over here. We'll take your picture. Click. And we ended up all these pictures getting taken at the dinner table, walking around with towel animals. On formal night, they had a whole row of places in line where you could get all these pictures taken. And then we began to ask ourselves, do we have to buy all these pictures? So we had to go find out. And they said, no, you just go up there and look through the photographs and pick which ones you want and go buy them. I was like, well, okay. So we did not know that the first time we got on a cruise. We didn't know there's going to be any pictures taken. So it really blew us away. Did y'all have that same kind of experience where you could, not believe how many photographs they take of you on the ship?
So Law Jones says that his very first cruise was in 2001 on the Radiance of the Sea.
Oh, 2001. You started before us, Law.
Yeah. And so I just want to let you guys know, you asked about the videos that are in the Raid Parade today. So the videos that are in the Raid Parade today, the first one is the LD channel, and her video is on the Japanese steakhouse. Mm. And then the second one in the Raid Parade is Ryan, how do you say his last name? Donahue?
Donahue, yeah.
And his video is not named.
It's an unnamed video. It's a surprise. Surprise!
Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you what it is. It's not a surprise. It is, driving. His is, as soon as it will populate here, driving the Skyline Drive, which that just sounds
Sounds
peaceful to
interesting,
me.
don't it? Yep.
And then SeaLegJourneys is next with,
Who are they?
that's us.
Oh.
And we did the towel animal folding class on the Freedom. And so that's what ours is about.
That's right.
And then next in line is the magnificent Germany with Darren. And he has, which is better, a gyro or a Donner? I'm not sure what a Donner
I don't know.
is.
I'm going to have to watch that and find out.
And then next in the lineup is Life with Mountain Folk. And they are doing falling for pumpkin spice gimmicks.
Mm.
And then the next one is the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. And theirs is all about Halloween decorations. And then Travel Adventures with Eric B.
Mm-hmm.
He has got pie for breakfast and RV cooking.
My man.
And then Just Kaya TV. Hers is, hold on a second, and I'll tell you what.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise again, too.
She's looking.
Oh, hers is Vlogtober Day 13 shopping with the grocery haul.
A grocery haul. I can't afford to do a grocery haul.
I can't afford to do a grocery haul either.
It'd be fun to watch, huh?
Let's see what was going on in the chat here.
Law Jones says it was fun every night to see everyone's pictures walk around after dinner.
Oh, I like that too.
I agree.
Even people I don't know, I like looking at their pictures.
I know you sit there and look, wow, they look good in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them you'd be like, both of them had their eyes closed like this. It's like, somebody ain't buying that picture.
Okay, we got a lot to read here.
The Gaylors say, I avoid the pictures because they are so expensive. We got 2 free on our last cruise, and we knew that we were getting them, so we planned for that. Good planning. We
planned for our 25th wedding anniversary photos as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A Party of 2 says, yes, Terry spent $600 on pictures in 2004 on the Glory. Sad part was we didn't have $600.
We've done that before too.
Yeah. But nowadays they have these photo packages, that I don't think they offered back then.
I know.
Fearless Rambler says our cruise was 40 years ago, and Terry tells me that I can't remember yesterday. The nice thing, every day is anew.
That's right. That's exactly right. Mm-hmm.
Law Jones says they used to print all the photos rather you bought them or not, rather than even if you didn't buy them.
And now some ships don't print them at all. You sit on a computer and you look at them on a computer.
It was great on the Sky Princess last year, which we're going on again this year. Mm-hmm. We just walked up to a little computer thing and put our little, you carry around that little medallion, you put it up there, and then all your pictures come up. Mm-hmm. And you can sit there and just look them on the thing and pick which ones you want, and it'll offer you, say, oh, well, you picked 5, you can get a package deal. And it's like, oh, okay.
Or would you like those in wallets? Would you like that one in a 5x7? And
how about on a cup?
Yeah, it was lots of different varieties you got.
It was fantastic. The Gaylors, our first was the Carnival Pride, December 8th through the 15th of 2019 from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Carnival Pride from Baltimore. Good deal.
And Eddie is one of our new moderators. Look at Eddie. He's just right in there, right?
Eddie, look at that.
No. So after us is
See Me
Traveling. Their morning show is at 8:30.
That's with Kurt and Marsha.
So what else you got, Chip?
Okay, yes. Well, anyway, I wanted to compare, because back then we was all talking about the paper photos versus now we have the computer things where you just walk up and scan your thing and see your photos. And I have on here, have things changed or are they the same?
So the great thing about the digital photos, if you buy the flash drive, a lot of cruise ships sell you the flash drive. They're now giving you the right to the clause that you need to go to like Walmart or whatever and print them.
Yes. Because
before you couldn't copy the photos. It was illegal. It was copyright infringements. Well, now when you buy them on a flash drive, they give you the right to go print them, which is awesome and great.
So it's safe to say that things have definitely changed in the photo game between 2004 and now. Mm-hmm. Things have really changed, I think, for the better.
Yes, I think for the better, too. So Scott Smith says,
Carnival Fantasy from Mobile, April 2019.
Wow.
Another fantasy class ship. Mm-hmm. Just like the Sensation was that we were on. That's
Yep.
A lot of us started off on those smaller ships. So we're only on to the second one. We'll carry this into tomorrow, won't we? The second one is we did not realize when we got on the ship that there were going to be so many bars and places to eat. And most of them for free.
Yes, we were amazed at how many different options of food there was, because I'm not really a picky eater, but I am kind of a picky eater. And there was a lot of places that I was like, oh, I want to eat there. Oh, I want to eat there. We overate because I wanted to eat everything.
Yeah, I overate too. And I'll tell you what, when we went to the main dining room every night, back in those days, those early days we were cruising, every time we go to eat, I'd say, well, yes, I would like this meal. And I'd be eating that, and the waiter would come over and they'd bring me something else too. And they'd lay it down and go, hey, we thought you might like this. And I go, oh, okay. And I'd eat that. And they go, hey, do you want another one? I'm like, yeah, sure. And they bring me another one. I mean, these guys,
Okay, so that
it's
was
like they were getting paid to see how much food I could eat.
But you got to remember back then he did a lot of manual labor and he had huge muscles and he was quite lean. And I think they thought, how much food can those muscles eat?
But they don't do that no more.
No, they don't do that no more.
They don't come over and say, hey, here, just try, here's a plate of this. Try it, man.
And Laurel Jones says the only thing about the computerized pictures is you don't get the joy of watching and seeing other people's photos.
Know.
Yeah, that's the one downside.
That is a downside.
And Denise says that the Carnival Fantasy in Mobile for Thanksgiving in 2019.
All
that
right.
was her first cruise.
So you started on a fancy class Carnival ship as well. A lot of us did. It's amazing how many people started.
And we thought
cruising.
they were big ships back then.
Yeah. They're only 70,000 tons, like 850 foot long. And we thought they were enormous.
Yep. Fearless Rambler.
Our first cruise was on the HMS Sovereign of the Seas. Seems so big, but
it's
it is so tiny
now. I know, right? Isn't that true? And here we go with that. Elaine.
My first cruise was in 2009 on the Fascination.
Oh, yes, see, another fantasy class.
Another one of those ships. Yes.
Another small one.
How about that?
And, it's amazing. We'll have to, everybody tomorrow morning, think about which ships you've been on that have been scrapped. And let's see how many ships all of us have been on together that have now been scrapped.
Yeah, some of those ships we've talked about this morning ain't with us no more.
No, they're not with us no more. And before we get too far into the rest of the show, I just want to remind everyone that tomorrow morning we have our morning show, but tomorrow night at 6:00 it's our game show. We have a fabulous game show planned. It's going to be so much fun. So, you've been with us when we designed our own cruise ship. You've been with us when we designed our own itinerary and we were swimming with the Kraken and all this craziness. We were
around with Godzilla
through Cozumel. That's the kind of game show we play. So the game show tomorrow night is we're building a port.
And this one I think is going to be better than the other ones. I think we're getting better at it.
Yeah. So it's going to be a blast. You guys have got to come. It's totally 100% participation. So we put up your 2 options in the chat and we find out how many want this option and how many want this option. And that's what our port ends up being.
Yes.
We got a couple more people in the chat with their cruising.
Oh, yeah. Leonard Family Fun says the Elation out of New Orleans, February 2015. Love the fantasy class.
I know.
Oh, we did too, Tanisha. We did too.
Yeah.
We're going to miss them. There's only 2 left now.
I know, right?
Cruising is fun anytime, says her first was in 2010. See Me Traveling, our first cruise in 2018, Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas out of San Juan, Puerto Rico.
And look at the different cruise lines we've hit with everyone's first cruise.
Mostly, though, Carnival and Royal Caribbean.
Yeah. Yep.
How about that?
So what else we got?
Oh, we got more points, but we're running out of time.
Okay, so we are running out of time.
Guys, we only did 2 of the 10, so tomorrow we will carry on this same conversation we're having right now. And if you really want to really get into some intellectual conversation, join us at 7:30 in the morning.
Wait a minute, wasn't the intellectual conversation about Eddie Lugo's leg being a baby?
Yeah,
he's boy or a girl.
Eddie, make sure you get that sonogram, and I want you to eat right. Don't drink too much caffeine, okay?
He wants a healthy baby leg.
I've got this artificial leg, but I want it to be a real boy. I want it to be a real boy. Come on, Eddie. I'm rooting for you, buddy.
And he's like, oh, no.
Yeah, great thing. We always get people in this show who got a great sense of humor, who love life, love having fun, and look at the lighter side of things. We love all of you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
We're glad you're joining us here today.
Thank you for all of our new subscribers that joined us this morning.
Thank you, new
love
subscribers.
Having you here. Oh, Kathy Mills says her first cruise was on the Glory
in 2010. I think we were on the Glory in 2010.
Were we?
I think so. I can find out for sure, but I think we were on that ship.
We had looked in last night into being part of the booze cruise that's going out of New Orleans next year for Halloween, but unfortunately I am not granted with the time off. Therefore, we cannot go. But we were looking into it. Chet had a room reserved for us and everything.
But she's going to be okay because I booked her on the Mardi Gras for December. So
yeah, so my trade is the Mardi Gras. Mary, good morning, Mary. So
Good morning,
glad to
Mary.
have you with us this morning. Her first cruise was on the Victory. We've been on the
2002.
Victory before too. That was a pretty ship.
Yeah, we loved it. We loved the
Yeah.
Victory.
And so many of them have remodeled, and they don't even look like the same ship that we were on.
I know,
back
right?
then. Well, and Sherry's saying, "Have an awesome day." That's our cue for
Thanks,
Robin
Sherry.
to go to work.
You have an awesome day too.
We want to thank all of you for joining us this morning, and we will see you tomorrow morning.
Or at 2:30 today on the Raid Parade.
That's right. Or at 2:30 today at the Raid Parade. Until tomorrow, until later, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
Hope you had a
Rise and shine. Hope you had a laugh this morning. Sea Leg Journey crew.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.